We are looking at the most expensive sold homes in both Stockton and Lodi on today's Did You Know show.
All right, we're kicking off today's Did You Know show looking at the most expensive sold homes for the month of January 2023, the first most expensive sold home video of the year. Let's start in the city of Stockton. The most expensive sold home can be found at 7255 Amerigo Road. That is East Stockton. This house can be found with some land on it. It has over 2 acres of land, 2.39 acres to be more specific. The house, not too fancy really for being the most expensive sold home. It's a really simple single-story, 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom home, just over 2,000 square feet. But what's nice about this property, Julie and I were just talking, these type of properties that are anywhere from 1 acres and over to like 3 acres are really, really desirable properties in Stockton. This one also has a pool and a bonus big RV or storage shed, the roll-up door. So these type of properties are always in demand in my opinion. All right, so let's get into the stats of the sale. Julie, why don't you tell them about that?
Sure. So the list price for this home in Stockton was $779,500. It spent 26 days on the market before it went pending, and it ultimately closed for an even $750,000. The interesting thing that we noted was there was a pretty hefty closing cost credit to the buyer, $40,000. So you don't see that too often. And this was a single offer situation. The buyer used a conventional loan for the financing. And again, it was just on the market for 26 days. You
know, with a credit that big, there's not much in a house that would constitute that. So it leads me to believe maybe the septic system was bad or like it needed a new well or, you know,
big ticket item.
Big ticket item. So I'm wondering if sometimes on those country properties, it's probably need a new septic system or something to that effect. All right, let's jump into the most expensive sold home for Lodi.
So for Lodi's most expensive sold home for January 2023, we are back in the Sunwest neighborhood. We have found quite a few most expensive sold homes there in the past. This particular property was located at 2111 St. Anton Drive. And it was a large home, 4 to 5 bedrooms, 3 full bathrooms, and 3111 square feet. The lot size was almost a 1/4 acre. Now this house was built in 1989, but it definitely had some new updates to it before it got listed, including a new HVAC system, which is a big ticket item there, new vinyl plank flooring as well. It had a gourmet kitchen, very attractive, nice cabinetry. The yard was nice. It had a wet bar overlooking the garden. There was a pool and spa, mature trees on the property. And again, the home itself was over 3,100 square feet. So it had the 4 bathrooms plus the office. Really a lot going on for this home. David, why don't you tell us about the statistics for this property?
All right, so the home was listed for an even $900,000, and just after 2 short days on the market, it did sell for $900,000. So a full price offer, just one offer on the home. And they used conventional financing, it looks like here. So no cash buyers this particular month, but congratulations to both the buyer and the seller of this home. This home, man, it just definitely had some beautiful finishes, and the bathrooms are nice and custom tile work as well. There's one big thing that bugged me about actually both homes this month, and it was the lack of like really good photography. These are some more expensive homes that are on the market here in Stockton and Lodi, and you can just tell that these were photos taken off the phone or the iPhone or this, that, and the other, not really framed as best as possible, but I guess they were good enough to get the job done.
Yeah, the job did get done. And you know, another thing we talked about before we started shooting here was almost we were taken aback a little bit at the price point, because even though these are the most expensive sold homes for last month, we had become so accustomed to $1 million homes, even a $3 million home in Stockton just a few short months back. So again, for January 2023, we were below $1 million for both cities.
So I want to ask, we always throw out the question of the 2 homes, which would you pick this month?
I would pick the Lodi home.
I'm in 100% agreement with you. Just more to it. It's updated, more modern. The other one has the extra land, which is nice, but this is more my style for sure. So of the two homes, which was your favorite? Would you choose the Stockton home or the Lodi home? Drop a comment down below. We'd love to hear from you. And if you want to see more of our Did You Know videos, hit that subscribe button right down there on YouTube, and we'll see you on the next video.